Hello again, as we continue to learn more about the novel coronavirus and take steps to protect our family, our community, and ourselves. Thus far in Oldham County, we've had 10 people who tested positive for the coronavirus. Fortunately, we've had no fatalities. I hope that obviously continues to be the case. We're told that the next 2 weeks are going to be very critical. If you leave your house, please wear a mask, okay? I have my mask with me at all times, and I try to do social distancing absolutely as much as possible. Sometimes you can't get 6 feet apart from another person, but you can always have your mask on if you're in the presence of another person. Please take this seriously. There are people who are wearing their masks outside, but I see a lot of people who seem to be flaunting this recommendation. We're told that half the people out there have coronavirus right now, but they're non-symptomatic. They don't express the symptoms. Nevertheless, they can contaminate another person. So please, everyone do the right thing, take responsibility, and wear your mask. Now, the governor is asking for help. We need help for businesses in our county or anywhere you might know of someone who can do any one of the following and manufacture coveralls, face shields, respirators, safety goggles, surgical masks, surgical gloves, sanitizing wipes, disinfectant spray, or hand sanitizer. We do have one. Our distillery here in Oldham County has switched the gears and is making hand sanitizer, and I salute our artesian distilleries in Crestwood for doing that. In this time of unprecedented crisis, each county government around the country is trying to do whatever it can to try to assist the agencies in our community that are serving the least able. In Oldham County, I'm happy to announce today that Fiscal Court is partnering with United Way to create the Oldham County COVID-19 Relief Fund. This fund is being established to help the 501c3 organizations in Oldham County that provide food, homeless shelters, rental and utility and emergency mortgage assistance. And they're going to do this and continue to do it wherever possible throughout the time of the epidemic. This fund is being established to help support the 501c3 organizations in Oldham County that provide food and homeless shelters, along with rental, utility, and emergency mortgage assistance, and possibly other services linked to or impaired by the novel coronavirus epidemic. In some circumstances, the fund may also accept applications for assistance from individuals who find themselves, through no fault of their own, in some dire circumstance. But the primary purpose of the fund is to assist those agencies that are already in business on a day-to-day basis assisting people. Funds contributed to the Oldham County COVID-19 Relief Fund will be managed by a board of directors made up of 6 people, 3 fiscal court representatives and 3 United Way representatives, all of whom are Oldham County residents. The fiscal court representatives on this board are Bob Dye, Stephanie Hawkins, and Chris Hounds. The United Way representatives will be Gail Cox, chairperson of the Oldham County United Way, Health Department Director Teresa Gamsky, and Brent Dees, the Assistant Superintendent for Support Services at the Board of Education. Erica Price and myself Erica is from United Way. She and I will act as ad hoc committee members, and in the event there is some tie vote or disagreement among members as to how to allocate money, Eric and I will help out at that point. Otherwise, we're not going to be involved in the day-to-day decisions. The fund is going to open with a balance of $65,000, $25,000 from the fiscal court, $25,000 from United Way, and $15,000 from the Peyton Samuel Head Trust. We will gladly accept additional contributions from any organization or individuals in the community who would like to assist in this effort. If you'd like to assist in the effort, you could do this. You could make out a check to the Oldham County COVID-19 Relief Fund and mail it to the Fiscal Court Building at 100 West Jefferson Street here in LaGrange. Now, this is an Oldham County fund. All of the money raised in Oldham County and contributed by United Way will be spent entirely on Oldham County agencies and residents only. The money in this account is going to be handled by our county treasurer, Melissa Horn. She's going to set up a special account outside of the normal fiscal court activities, and she will be able to issue a check immediately once the board of directors for the fund determines who needs help. You know, the agencies in our fund or our community are doing a lot of great things, but they're also experiencing budget problems, and they weren't counting on this to happen, so they're spending a lot more money a lot faster and sooner than anticipated. We don't want anybody providing emergency help to run out of money, so this is a part of our effort here. Now, if you need food, I'd like to have you contact the Red Cross office in Buckner. The Red Cross is working with the Senior Center to prepare and distribute meals for people over the age 60 who may be shut in or have some impairment. We've had as many as 500 meals distributed in a week so far through this agency. And I want to thank Ashburn Farms outside LaGrange. That's an event center they have set up there. They're not able to do it. They called and said, we'd like to give up 400 or 500 meals a week to people who need help, and they're doing that through the Senior Center and Red Cross. So thank you very much to Ashburn Farms. High Point Ministries on Jericho Road in LaGrange is also helping with food. They're providing meals on a drive-through basis twice each week. You can get meals from High Point Ministries on Mondays from 11 to 1 and on Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. We've had a lot of calls about the recycling center, and I'm really glad that people want to recycle. It's the thing to do. Unfortunately, we had to close the center because we just don't have the staff, enough manpower to operate it at this point. We depended on prisoners from the county jail, 3 workers there to be with our supervisor, and the jail people have all been taken back into jail, and they remain there to protect them against the coronavirus. Even if we were able to get it open and had other people working there, we might get more stuff than we know what to do with, because it's hard right now to move it forward. We move out plastics and paper and cans and everything they collect down there, but there's only so much of an accumulation we can accept. So we thought it'd be better right now if everybody just managed their own recycling material at home, save it up, or you put it in the weekly garbage if it'll go there, and that'll work out for the time being. Once the problem is passed here, we'll get the recycling center back open. Those of you who follow fiscal court closely know that our meetings are always shown live on channel 184, and on YouTube you can watch them again or see them for the first time. Now, our next meeting this week is going to be tomorrow. That's April 7th, 2020. And we're doing something a little different. We've had to adapt here, and Jay McDowell and Kevin Nuss have put together a system for us. We're going to be on Facebook Live at 2 p.m. Of course, we'll be on channel 184 as well. So if you'd like to watch the meeting, I invite you to tune in. I will be in the courtroom. The magistrates will be at their homes on either a computer or a cell phone, and we'll be able to see all of them about at the same time, and they'll be able to speak back and forth. Unfortunately, we're not able to take questions or comments from the public through this system right now, but if you want to submit something to me in email, we'll try to handle it later. So we're hoping that our Zoom from home works and our fiscal court setup works, and I hope that you'll be watching. We could have a pretty big audience, perhaps, if people get notified. So that's it for right now. Take care. Remember social distancing. Get out there. If you're out there, stay away from people. I see people getting too close together. I want to roll my window down and tell them, hey, separate, but you know, they feel like I'm intrusive, I guess, or might feel that way. But also wear your mask. Come on, do the right thing. Protect yourself, your family, our community. We all need to step up and beat this thing, and we're going to get it done if we all work together. So until we meet again, stay healthy.